Last week I told you about how to be a sharp-dressed man or woman. This might have seemed a little strange given that we focused on entrepreneurship in this season of Distinctions for Life, but it turns out that personal style is a lot like a basic of business, branding. Stick around to find out how they are the same.
Distinctions for Life, helping you get what you really want in life with small changes that make a big difference.
I'm Ron Davis, and I'm all about helping ambitious people go from being wannabe entrepreneurs to having a profitable and sustainable business. I do this by giving you the mental tools to understand your business and what you need to do next to make it happen. And these videos are one way that I do that. Another is a very short weekly email I send with a few useful tools, resources, and topics. If that sounds like something that you'd like to get your hands on, go to distinctionsforlife.tv to sign up. In last week's video, I said that style is how you put your stamp on fashion. You do this by the kind of clothes that you choose to wear, the colors and textures and shapes. You also pick things because they are what you like and want to be identified with. You might be influenced by your heritage. People wear Western wear because they are from Texas or the country. You might wear clothes from the African continent because it is your heritage. The point is, this kind of thought builds the message you want your clothing to communicate. It says something about who you are. When you do this for a business, it's called branding. Many people think of branding for a business as picking some colors and getting a logo. It is about the visual look of your company. This is part of it, but at a bigger and deeper level, it is about all the ways that your company communicates who it is and how it does business. How a business answers the phone is part of branding. A local plumbing company answers the phone, "Help is on the way." That is obviously branding. It is a choice that they make to say what they feel that they do, help you. Sadly, one thing that personal style and business branding have in common is that most people don't do them on purpose. They don't do them with intention and thought. They pick the clothes they wear by accident, what they are given, or whatever strikes their fancy. New small businesses answer the phone the way their mama taught them, and not with thought to the caller. They do their menus in a new restaurant with the cheapest stuff available. Matter of fact, cheapness is probably the biggest trap that people fall into. When you are young, as a person or as a business, you have to be frugal. So you buy secondhand clothes or take every free t-shirt that they give you. When you're a business, you're doing it all yourself, and you pick the cheapest materials possible. That is understandable, but it also makes you look cheap, which also lowers your confidence as a person and as a business. When that happens, you start feeling, and then very soon acting, like you are cheap, which means you keep your prices low, which just perpetuates the problem. If I had to give you one piece of advice when it comes to clothes you wear or your business, it would be to do everything on purpose. Think about each piece of clothing and why you wear it. Think about everything that you create for your business and what you want it to communicate about your business. Another key aspect of style and branding is consistency. In business, a brand is built on the things that you do over and over. With personal style, it is the clothes that you wear over and over. This is billionaire Mark Zuckerberg's closet. He is famous for wearing the exact same hoodie and jeans every day. Supposedly, this is so that he doesn't have to make clothing choices and can use those choices for the good of Facebook. There are a couple of problems with this story. First, he could wear the same blue suit and tie every day and not have to make a decision. He chooses instead to wear a hoodie and jeans. Second, he could hire someone to make better clothing choices for him. He could walk into his closet every day and there would be a set of clothes laid out for him. No, Mark picks to still wear this outfit to communicate who he is. He's not the CEO of one of the biggest, most influential companies in the world. He's a hacker made good. Just a regular guy who hasn't let it go to his head. That's who leads Facebook. You know, the company that helps you make friends. One brand flows into the other. And that is how personal style and a personal brand are alike. Question of the day. What is your personal brand and style? Leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, give me a thumbs up. This channel is all about helping you get what you really want in life with small changes that make a big difference. Until next time, I'm Ron Davis. I'm all about helping ambitious people go from being wannabe entrepreneurs to having a profitable and sustainable business. You do it all yourself and pick the cheapest material. I'm not sure what. It's pretty close to the most influential company in the world, but I'm not sure it's the most influential